Jade Cargill
be talking
fans,
about a
you have
name
not
that
thought
has
about
dominated the WWE scene for the last year, Jade Cargill. Now look, rumors, they are flying, and we're going to be diving into the speculation, booking decisions, and what could potentially be next for this powerhouse. Said, let's get into today's video. Jade Cargill is literal days away from making history. Her and Naomi are slated to meet in a singles match at WrestleMania 41 in the Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. Jade Cargill, Naomi, the very first duo of women's to have a non-title women's match since WrestleMania 22 in 2006. If that does not speak volumes to you, I do not know what to tell you, and I'll tell you why. It's not just because there are going to be two stars working the very first non-title women's match since WrestleMania 32
They're not Jade Cargill.
at WrestleMania.
know which one of those.
It's the fact that they've chose Jade Cargill and Naomi. That is significant. That is what we are talking about. These two women have done extraordinarily great things in this storyline. They've really elevated each other. They have done two things. Number one, they've put Naomi in the very best position, I believe, of her entire WWE career. She has never been this much of a star than she is right now. Number two, they have kicked off the Jade Cargill singles run in a major way. They've devoted a ton of television time to this program, to Jade Cargill, to Naomi, and to get this storyline to where it is today. I've seen the speculation. I've seen the rumors, and I wanted to clear that up in today's video. I've seen a lot of chatter, a lot of talk about Jade Cargill and what's going to happen to her once this feud ends. A lot of people are doing a lot of predictions, and I wanted to spell out a few different things, and I really wanted to do it from both sides of the fence. I know that there's a lot of Jade Cargill haters out there. I understand that. I've tried to convince you guys otherwise, but I've also pulled back a little bit on my bandwagon of a Jade Cargill fan. Do I still think that she's going to be a huge star in WWE? I do. I think she looks the part. She acts the part. She has her character down. Is she the greatest promo in the world? No. Is she the greatest wrestler in the world? No. But she is getting better in the ring and on the mic. If you look at the way that WWE has booked Jade Cargill up to this point, what has it been? It's been protectiveness. They have protected Jade Cargill. More on that in a minute. I've seen people come out and say, well, the Jade Cargill experiment is over after WrestleMania 41. A lot of people, including myself, think that Jade Cargill is going to lose at WrestleMania 41, but it's different compared to what you think or what someone else may think regarding this match. I do agree that Naomi goes over. The WWE has started to pull back just a smidge on Jade Cargill and so protective of her compared to her first year in the company. But I don't think WrestleMania is going to be the end of Jade Cargill. I don't think WrestleMania is going to be the end of her singles run, this protectiveness, or this storyline. I actually think they're going to run a rematch back at Backlash in St. Louis, probably throw in a stipulation, and Jade gets her big win. Those who are predicting Jade Cargill's demise or her push being over after WrestleMania, I'm sorry, you're wrong. This is only the beginning. You thinking that Naomi getting comeuppance on Jade Cargill leading into WrestleMania, going over Jade Cargill at WrestleMania is going to be the end of Jade Cargill? You think by her losing a match is the end of it? I'm sorry. You're wrong. Jade Cargill is going to be around in this company for at least a few more years. Keep in mind that when she signed with WWE, she made her intentions very well known and very clear and concise. She joined WWE for two different reasons. Number one, it was the bigger place to be, making her a much bigger star. So she's going to be in wrestling. She wants to be with the biggest promotion in the world and the big star that she can be. Number two, she wants to use WWE as a springboard to get to Hollywood, to get to bigger and bolder places in her life. That's why I say a few more years. She can absolutely do that. If you look at the way that WWE has booked Jade Cargill over the last year, even if you go back to when she first signed with WWE, what have they done? They've done everything in their power to elevate this woman. When she first signs with the company, they make her go and do all of these media tours. She speaks with all these media outlets, and she talks about why she went to WWE, her ambitions, her goals, her everything that she wants to achieve. And some of that she's already done. And they have her appear on Raw and NXT and SmackDown. And they do a very good job of building up Jade Cargill into being like, okay, this is a true bona fide star, someone in which the fans should take notice of, and that the company is fully behind. Once she makes her debut at the Royal Rumble in 2024, every single thing is detailed to a T. Her entrance theme song, her look, everything that she does in the ring. And they did that throughout 2024 by pairing her with a bona fide main event type caliber star in Bianca Belair and a true over like Rover babyface. And they had them book her very strongly. And they've had her be a top tier star in the women's tag team division with Bianca Belair, where they were 2-time tag team champions. Now, I was calling midway through 2024, hey, this is a time and place where we got to do something. We got to do something where, okay, it's time to move. It's time to get on with the Jade Cargill singles run. Bianca Belair, she worked her wonders. Let's get to the match. Now, they never split Bianca and Jade together or apart from each other. They did not decide, okay, this person's going to turn on this person's going to be babyface, this person's going to be heel. They didn't do any of that. I'm not even mad about that. And I think it's actually crucial the way that they did that, because now you have a situation, Jade Cargill can learn to work as a single star with Naomi. Bianca Belair obviously going to WrestleMania, working her WrestleMania match at WrestleMania 41, and likely winning the Women's World Championship. And then, when it's time, when both stars are ready, you can book Jade Cargill versus Bianca Belair at a major wrestling event. That's what you can do. And then you can draw some serious money, and you can book these stars in a top tier fight. That's pretty brilliant in my opinion. We'll see how it all shakes out. Hey, you thought we were done here. No. One quick thing. If you would, let me know your thoughts on this video. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did I get wrong? What did I get right? I'd love to hear your voice down below. Thanks for watching, y'all.